due to the computer. There we go.
All right. Welcome, everyone. We are going to do our very best to explain this amazing comp plan with all of us. And um, we're going to get a great recording for everyone. So if you're watching on the replay, hello. We're so glad you're here. Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about money and what we can earn here. And I want you to put in the chat room. I had a mentor once say this. Maybe some of you have heard this before, but put in the chat, I love numbers and numbers love me. Okay, we are going to all just regulate our nervous systems and know that we can do hard things. We can do math. We can do comp plan math.
Yep.
We can do hard things, everyone. I love numbers and numbers love me. Excellent. Okay. Yes, we can do this.
Yes.
The fact that I'm talking about a comp plan is really funny because
Well,
I'm not
it's
really supposed to do math.
that's not your wheelhouse normally.
Right, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah.
I made fancy slides.
That's
Okay.
true. Yeah.
Okay. You know how in the industry, so many people are like, my comp plan's the best. My comp plan's the best. Here's the deal. The comp plan that's the best is the one that has worked.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone kind of at the end of the day, the numbers all kind of shake out in this industry. I don't know if you've noticed that, but the numbers kind of all shake out to be around 10% actually of total volume. But the comp plan that works the best is the one that has worked. And comp plans reward behaviors. And so we're going to talk about that. Here's how we're going to do tonight. We're going to go through each section of the comp plan. And before we move to the next one, there's going to be a pause and there's going to be a slide that says questions. This is your time to unmute yourself or put in the chat room any questions about that, because by the end of tonight, you're going to understand this all. Okay. So we're not going to go super too fast, but we're just going to go each section.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we're not going to cover all 9 sections of the comp plan. We're covering, I think, 4 or 5 that are the most relevant for starting out.
Yeah. And we'll explain that
Yeah.
later
Well,
too.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the first part of the comp plan is customers. Everyone write customers. This is all you need to know about customers. Okay. There are customers and there are distributors.
Yeah.
A customer, someone that is not doing the business. We all got that? Customer. So it's called customer bonus. And what's really, really amazing is you can make quite a lot of money here just with customers. So let's show you.
This is actually one of the, you talk about comp plans being equal. This is one of the more
Yeah,
generous ones I've seen for
this is
just
exciting.
customers. Yeah.
Okay. Let's say you are selling one bottle. How much is a bottle? $54.95. We all got that? Okay. For customers, we earn 50% of the purchase price, which is in this comp plan called, the PV is called,
The personal volume.
which
So
is a little confusing.
it's a little confusing. So
So
just
think P. Think P is purchase
price
price.
or price.
P is price.
Yeah.
PV is the price people are paying. Okay? We earn 50% commissions. This is how I enrolled 51 people in 2 weeks. I said, after I sent my message saying what these are, I said, if you think you would ever want to share these and make money here, we pay 50% commissions. There probably are other companies out there. I don't know of any, and I've never been in any that pay 50% commissions. So that's huge.
Hmm.
Amazon pays 8 to 12%, you
For their
guys.
affiliates. Yeah.
50% commissions of everything you're selling from now till the end of time. Every time your customer buys something, you're getting 50% of the purchase price. Okay? So 50% of one bottle is 27.48.
Approximately.
Okay? Okay. Next slide, honey. All right. There will be people that ask this, and so just this is helpful. There will be team members that will say, where does our volume go in the binary? Where does our volume go for customers? It goes in the lesser leg, and it's 20% of the CV.
So,
CV for
yeah,
one bottle is 40. Okay. So I'm just doing the math there. 20% of 40 is 8. You will get $8 in volume on your lesser leg. So customers go in the volume of your lesser leg, and it's 20% of CV. Everyone write that in the chat.
yeah.
Lesser leg, customers go in the lesser leg, 20% CV. And if you forget that, you'll look in the comp plan for the percentage. But just know it goes in the lesser leg.
Which a thing that I like about that is you don't have to, like, if you're someone who's just enrolling a lot of customers, the system's automatically balancing your legs for you and helping you out. You don't have to think about that. And I like that from a customer standpoint is it's really less hands-on for customers. It's like just go share your link, get customers to enroll, and you fill in the volume on the two sides of your leg automatically. So it really helps you out with that. And let's say you do have a couple of business builders, you don't need to be in there checking all the time. The customers just go where the customers are going to benefit you the best.
Sadie made a good point, and our comp plan slides are wrong already. But
Where
she said
oh,
for customers, when they purchase, the bottles are actually
oh,
$65 the
that's right, because
bottle.
they don't get, yep,
Yeah.
they don't get
So
the
half of $65, thank you,
distributor
Sadie,
price.
is
Yep,
$32.50.
yep.
Okay, awesome. So we're just gonna do a little customer math. Hello, hello.
It's
Oh,
it's
there. Oh, it's
it's
there.
on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, there it is. Okay, can everyone see here on the website? Do you see this, the CV? And this is the PV. Okay. So we just went through this, but 50% is 27.48, but we all know from Sadie it's 32.50, right? It's 32.50. Okay, anyways, we're just gonna go with this. Okay, next slide.
Oh, why did it click?
So look at this. If you enroll two customers, if you sold two bottles, that's 54.95. You're making back what you're paying for your bottle.
Yep. And
So think
actually,
of that, two
because of the
customers.
correction,
Yeah, you're
you're making,
making
yeah, you're making more. So you're in profit if you have two customers because you're buying your bottle at the distributor price. They're buying it at the customer price.
So everyone write profit equals two customers.
Bill's having an issue here.
Profit. Profit equals two customers. Thank you, Kristen. Good. Okay, let's look how this adds up. It's kind of fun. I just pulled some numbers, and this is one bottle. So this is after everyone's got their weight loss and they're maintaining on just one bottle. We're going to show you what it looks like for three, but look at 10 a month, 275.
Yep. Now, again, that actually
Oh,
would be 325.
oh my God. Can you just, that's not going to be helpful. Can we not do that?
Sure, we can,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But I want people to know that it's actually going to be higher than what you're seeing here.
15 a month, $412.
Yeah.
25 customers a month. Maybe that's going to take you 6 months. Would you be happy to have that income, $687 just for customers? 37, maybe that takes you a year and you're up to 1,000.
Which is awesome. I mean, that's phenomenal pay.
Okay, now we all know, where are we?
Right there. Next
There's,
one. That's the one you're on right now. There's the next one.
we all know that most of our customers are going to be on the 3-pack because how many bottles a month do they need if they are in weight loss phase?
Yep.
Everybody, how many bottles? Yes,
Yep.
we've learned so much in like less than 12 days, haven't we all? 3 bottles a month is weight loss.
Yep.
You'll stay on 3 bottles a month until you hit your target goal weight, and then you will maintain for the rest of your life on 1 bottle a month. Okay? So look at look at this. So we know their purchase price. Let's just say they're buying here for $129.95. We
So,
make half of customers $65 per 3 bottles.
yep. And I think, you made a good point there that most customers coming into this are looking for weight loss. They're not looking for weight maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
So most of these numbers that we're going to be going forward with now are going to be probably your more realistic ones for the first few months as you're getting new customers. And I just want to say one last thing. That 3-pack at $129.95, I don't know how many of you track what the prices are for the
Oh,
shots
yeah.
out there in the market, but this is a tremendous bargain for GLP-1, GLP-2, and GIP.
And I say that in my messages. I say it's 129 a month. You want 3 bottles if you're in weight loss phase, which is a lot less than the shots.
Yep.
So I say that and I point that out in my messages.
You're getting more for less.
Okay, so let's look if you're selling the 3 packs. Look how that adds up. 3 customers on the 3 pack, 193.
Hmm.
5 customers, 322. Sit 10 customers, $645. Do you know how many people come into this industry trying to earn 500 a month? Like, that's 10 customers losing weight,
Yep.
feeling great, getting skinny, looking hot.
Yes. And improving their overall health.
Right, Holly? Isn't that
Yeah.
amazing? Kristen, that's so cool that you say that too. Huge savings. I was paying 200 a month just for the shot. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the fun part where we're gonna stop, drop, and roll. Does anyone have questions about customers before we move on? No,
So
no. Does anyone have questions about customers? Go ahead, Holly.
you have to,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So I didn't realize how little the bottles were, which is fine. So I've immediately gone to, you need 3 to lose weight, da da da. But for one, I do have a friend. She's supposed to sign up. She wanted to try one. I sold her
Okay, is
one.
this a comp plan question, honey?
Um,
I don't want to
well,
interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt, but it's just comp
no,
plan
that's
questions.
okay.
We'll open
I,
up for questions at the end.
oh, okay, okay.
Yep.
Sure, sure.
Is it comp plan?
I don't
Question?
think so. I don't
Okay.
think so. Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
Great.
Okay.
I'm going to say something that is true that we all need to know. You, as a distributor, do not have to purchase anything to make money with customers. You don't have to have a monthly order. I'm just saying this, okay? People are going to ask. There's no requirement. That requirement is for team pay for the binary. But to make money with your customers, obviously we want everyone on the products and you want your people on the products because one, that pays you residual income, which is what we're all here to do. But Garth has a very good point about the product.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
the, there's 3 in there, obviously GLP-1, GLP-2, and GIP. So most people are focused on the weight loss aspect of GLP-1. But if you go and look at the information in your back office about GLP-2 and GIP, you're actually getting health benefits with your digestion system, your blood sugars, glucose, insulin sensitivity, nutrient absorption. So even if you may not be,
Inflammation
inflammation is another one.
and
Thank you,
food
honey.
noise.
Yeah, and the food noise, which helps with the GLP-1 and the weight loss. But you, even if you're not interested necessarily in weight loss, you will still see a health benefit from utilizing this product. I can guarantee you.
Okay. Anyone
Yeah.
here ever reach their target weight and would like the food noise to stay off in their brain? Yes. Would anyone be on a product that would turn that food noise off forever? Yes. Like, do you see?
Or would you like to be on a product that helps you absorb
Yeah.
all of the other multivitamins and protein shakes and whatever else you're eating, vegetables, and just absorb it better?
Okay. Okay, great. Any other questions about customers? It's so exciting. 50% of what they're paying. It's very simple. Right? Okay. If no one's got questions, we're moving on.
Yep.
Okay.
I
The
mean,
next
we'll have
part of
questions at the
comp
end.
plan
Yeah.
is the 1% company bonus pool. So this is this bonus pool. They take their sales, whatever the total sales are for the company that week, divided by however many people qualify for this bonus pool.
Yep.
Whatever the company has decided is the bonus pool, we get 1%.
Well, it
Okay.
isn't what the company decides, it's how much was sold in that week.
Yes, but
That's what makes up the pool. Yeah.
I don't know how big the pool is though.
No, because it varies by sales.
No, I don't know how much is their pool.
Whose pool?
We each make 1%.
No, no, no. We share in the 1%. So let's say
Oh,
they did $1 million.
okay.
1% of that is what, 10,000? So then however many people qualified for it, that $10,000 is divided by the number of people that qualified for it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So this is the section we're moving into. Okay. We're starting to talk from here on out because we're done with customers. We are talking about building a team. So everything that we're talking about from here on out is about team, no longer customers. Okay. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Okay. So this company has this very special bonus.
Mm-hmm.
From the moment someone signs up as a distributor with a product order of any kind, the moment they start, there is a clock that starts. And in the first 48 hours after signing up, you need to enroll 2 distributors with any order in that 48 hours, and you will unlock this 1% global bonus pool for that week. Your first week here, your first 48 hours, you have to get it in that first 48 hours. And this also qualifies you to earn this for life. Now, the bad news is if you do not earn this in the first 48 hours, you can never earn this till the end of time. That is very bad news. Wink, wink. Demetrius is on here, but I'm winking at you all. Maybe the company would allow us one more chance, maybe in the future, so that if any of us missed it, we could requalify. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Do we all understand this? No, a distributor is any size order. A distributor with any size order, and you get this global bonus pool. This global bonus pool, let's go to the next slide, has ranged anywhere each week from $1,300 to over $400.
$13, honey.
Sorry, $13. I'm sorry. Can you say Christmas every week? How fun is it going to be? Michelle, what did you get this week? What? Show me your screen share. We're going to be screen sharing these things all over our stories. Be like, what's my bonus this week? Do you understand the power of this? Every single week. 2. So every Wednesday through Tuesday is the week here at ORYGN to enroll 2 new distributors with any order. And for that week, again, you unlock the 1% global bonus pool. Does this make sense? I know.
And I think what's important to know about that is you don't have to qualify. Once you do the initial qualification in your first 48 hours, you don't have to do 2 every week forever and ever. Now, obviously, that's a nice bonus. It's growing your team. It's great to do. It's an incentive. It's rewarding the behavior you should be doing, which I'll touch on in a minute. But what I wanted to point out is, let's say you come out of the gates on fire and you're hitting it in weeks 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say in week 5, you go on vacation and you didn't enroll 2. Well, come week 6, you enroll 2, you're right back in it. So once you qualify initially, you're eligible every single week going forward as long as you enroll 2. Now, the other thing I want to point out that's really nice and a way to think about this is what it's doing is it's rewarding consistency. It's rewarding the types of behavior that you should be doing. So if you have a JOB, think of it this way. When you go to your JOB, you're expected to do certain activities. That's kind of what this enroll to, this 1% global pool is doing as well. It isn't that you're expected to do it. You're not going to lose your job, but think of it that way. You're just paying attention to your business like you would a job, and they're rewarding you for basically paying attention to it and doing a little bit of work every week to get those 2 people.
I'm going to go back to this bottom of this slide, and I want to remind us, when someone joins this business, they get a welcome email right away from corporate. It says, welcome, here is your link to share ORYGN with everyone, and here's your back office. So if you, as the sponsor, forget to tell your people, just please know, please take that responsibility to try to keep on track of everyone and let them know, and go and tell them immediately and say, I want you to know this, because if I didn't tell you, I would feel bad. And if you came back to me and said, Erin, why didn't you tell me? But corporate sending that email, we are asking corporate if they can add in this information that there's a countdown that started in the 48 hours and blah, blah, blah. So in your back office at orygn.co, you'll see your countdown. So we answered Michelle. So she signed up today. So she has 48 hours. And then next Wednesday through Tuesday cycle is the next week.
Yep.
Okay. Michelle Paris, if you did not qualify initially, right now, you can never qualify again. Remember, that was the bad news. I know. So wink, wink, Michelle, that's why we're saying, what if corporate was so kind to say, we'll give you one more chance? Maybe. Do not share that with anybody. Okay.
We have no details on it, but
No.
it's
Okay.
a discussion.
Okay. Pause. We can just keep it right here.
Yeah.
Any questions on the global bonus pool? That was the next section. So do you see that we're going to be building a culture here of Wednesday through Tuesday? Everyone get 2 people? Who's excited about that? Who can see the power of that?
Yeah.
Who has been in network marketing and, people start and they're like, I just don't know if I'll ever be a millionaire. I think my time, I don't think it's working for me. No, every week you can start over and you could get a bonus. And it's 2. It's like so good. If someone comes in for free, do they still have the same 48-hour bonus pool? No, it starts when you purchase a product. So if someone comes in for free because they want to get their spot in your binary and they're like, I just don't have the money, but please hold my spot, you can enroll them in your back office. And then once they purchase, their clock starts.
Yep.
Once they purchase, their clock starts.
So a couple things.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. This does not mean a customer. This has got to be a distributor. And a distributor is somebody who goes in and selects that they want to be a distributor and they purchase the product at the lesser dollar amount.
Because remember, customer section of this was already done. So we're all talking about distributors.
Yep. And distributors can buy any product. It can be a single bottle, 3 bottles, the 6 bottle, the mega pack, but they have to go in and when they sign up and create their account, they're checking that they want to be a distributor.
Okay. Does everyone get it? 1% bonus pool. Their position of the binary stays as well, even once the order is placed. Oh, yes. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. That's how you want to utilize the binary.
No shuffle
of
positions. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions on this section? Are we good to go? Yes, Kristen, remember I said you can earn customer commissions without making any purchases? That was good news.
Yeah.
I know. But again, you don't want to create that culture. You do not want to create that culture.
Otherwise, you got a whole bunch of people not buying anything.
But anyways,
yeah.
Okay. No, their clock does not start unless they buy clock starts, put this in the chat. Clock starts
notes.
when you purchase a product.
Yep.
Clock starts when you purchase a product. Any other questions? These are so great. Personal order, clock starts.
Yep.
Yep. Any order.
Yes.
Clock starts. Yep. Love it.
They're putting it in the notes in the chat.
Are we good to go? Thumbs up?
Yep.
Next section?
Next section.
Okay. Fast start bonus. This is one time because it's a fast start. It's one time. You're enrolling what? Are you enrolling customers or distributors? Everyone's going to put that in the chat. We all know the answer to this because we have already gone by customers, right? We are done talking about customers. Yes. Okay. Fast start bonus. This is for the distributors you enroll. Okay. So I'm just going to go here. Okay. Fast start bonus is 50% of the CV. So let me show you what that is. On the website, remember how we talked about every product has CV? What is the CV for this business builder pack? Put it in the chat. Don't tell them, Garth.
I know.
What's the CV? Can everyone see the green arrow? 170. Awesome. Okay. Garth came up with this fun little acronym or idea.
But just a way to think about it.
C is commissionable value. C is for comp plan. Yeah, yep. Michelle likes it.
Yeah, so there's PV, PV, and CV. Okay. PV, think
purchase. What did you purchase the price? What is the price?
CV, think It goes into the comp plan.
Okay, put this in the chat. P is purchase price. P
Yep.
is for purchase. P is for price. Paid. Paid. What did they pay? Paid. Lots of P words. C is commissionable.
Comp plan.
Comp plan.
Yeah.
What goes into the binary? That's what I mean. What goes into the binary? The comp plan. Does this make sense? Okay. Okay, awesome. So now let's look. You don't have to enroll 2 to get a fast start. Let's say I start out and I enroll Alan, but his name is Joe on here. Okay, let's go with Joe. I enrolled Joe, and Joe says, I want to lose weight. Okay, get the 3-pack, Joe. And Jane says, ooh, I'm going to get the 6-pack and I'm going to get 2 months and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so everyone, what's the CV on the 129.95? Does anyone know? Can you find that?
I think people are busy writing notes versus.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And then what's the CV on the 259? I'll just tell you. The CV for the 3-pack, nice, Sadie, is 85. And the CV for that bigger pack in this example is 170. Okay, so this is the commissionable volume. Okay, so we get paid 50%. So 50% of 85 is 42.50. 50% of 170 is 85 bucks. This is your fast start bonus. Wow. Michelle's going, wow. Michelle, I am seeing $3,000 in my paycheck in 2 weeks here. This is why. This is crazy. I'm going to be recruiting for the rest of my life here. This comp plan for recruiting is unreal. Okay.
And
everyone makes sense? This makes sense? Of course.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. This is your fast start. Everyone you enroll. So it really pays to keep enrolling people because you get a fast start every time you enroll someone new. Let's just use this example. Say they bought the 3-pack and here's that big pack. Show you the numbers. 85 CV, 255 CV. The 3-pack is 42.50. This big pack, 127.50. So when I joined, I was selling a bunch of these big packs because people were wanting them. And I just was looking in my back office and I was like, I made $200. Now I made $400. Now I made $600. Like in this first day, I was like, Garth, this, and it would just pop up and it would just keep coming.
And yeah.
Okay. Okay. This gets kind of technical, but I wanted to put it in here. Remember in customers, 20% of the volume went into the lesser leg. Do y'all remember that? 20% of the volume went to the lesser leg. With distributors, 50% of the CV goes into the binary wherever they're placed.
And that's an important distinction. Theirs goes where they're placed. Customers automatically goes to the weaker leg.
Yeah. So if I place you on my left leg, then the 50% is going into the volume in the binary. Okay. Okay, so questions about that section. Fast start bonus, one time enrolling new distributors, 50% of the commissionable volume, a one-time pay, and 50% goes into the binary.
So keep in mind, if you're going for that global pool, the 1% every week, if you qualified for that, you're earning this fast start on those people every week. And you're also getting the 1% global pool every week, assuming you're getting 2 distributors a week. So it's kind of double dipping for really kind of what I was talking about before, just paying attention to your business.
No, I know. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And okay, I don't think there's any questions on this, right? Okay. Are you ready? The next part of the comp plan is called 2-team pay. How many teams?
2 teams.
So how many humans would that be, at least? 2. We are building 2 teams. That is what a binary is. Bicycle means 2 teams. Till the end of time, everyone has to go under who's in line in these 2 teams. Okay? So when I started, my first person, I think it was Alan on my right, he's at the tippy top. And then the next person who was smart enough to say yes, they went to the tippy top. Guess what? These people have like 32 people under them already. Love from above, from me. Okay, like, do you see? 2 teams, okay? 2-team pay. So how many teams, how many people would we have to get enrolled to even earn this 2-team pay? Two.
Two.
Okay. Okay.
Each team
So
needs a captain.
this is excellent. This is just a snippet of my binary tree. This is me up at the top. So here's the left leg and the right leg. Okay. Two team pay. The computer every week looks and says, what is the volume on your lesser leg, your smaller leg? What's the smaller volume? So here, what is the smaller volume? What number?
Yeah, I could read Michelle's lips. She said 650.
Okay. So
And I think others are typing.
every week the computer's like, what's the smaller leg? You're going to get paid on the smaller leg. Yep, 650. Okay, so here's a lot of words.
Summarize the words for us, babe.
Okay, I'm going to read them.
Okay.
As a qualified brand influencer or higher, so that's a rank here. Qualified brand influencer is a rank. If you're that rank or higher, you're going to earn anywhere from 80 to 20%.
8 to 20.
Sorry, 8 to 20 based on your rank. So the higher up you go in rank, the more percentage that is. Okay, you're gonna go, but we're all just gonna start out at 8% of the volume of the lesser leg. Does that make sense? Okay, 8%. Okay, qualified brand influencer. You have your active order, which is any order, and you have one on your left and one on your right that each has their order. Because remember, two team, two people.
Yep.
Two team, two people. This makes sense. This is not complicated, right? So what are these two brand influencers? They are people with an order. That's it. Okay. Well, they each have one. Brand influencer has an active order and at least one other. So you start out, you're just like this. I think they're called influencer here.
Brand influencer.
No, they're called influencer.
Oh, when you first start. When you
out.
first start. Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
just start.
Yep.
And then you go brand influencer and qualified brand influencer. That doesn't matter. We don't care. We don't care, really. We don't care what we're called here. Who cares? Okay, we just need to know what you're doing. Okay. All right. No, they do not need to be on subscription, Laura. They can have any order that qualifies. Okay. So two team pay, we're looking at 650. Remember, let's say we're newbies. We're starting out at the low rank of 8%. So 8% of $650 is $52. So your weekly pay on your binary would be $52 in this example. Does this make sense? That is all it is. Questions? I'll go back to this. Any questions on two team pay? What is the percentage? Anywhere from 8 to 20% of what leg? Lesser, Michelle says. Lesser. We can only see like Alan and Michelle and Polly on our screen, so we're always calling them out.
Yep.
So if you're all yelling it and you're doing so great.
Well, they might be the only ones with their cameras on.
So does this make sense? Every week, the computer. Now, this is good.
And one thing I'll just point out here, the pay is also delayed a week.
True.
So it's Wednesday through Tuesday. So this coming Tuesday will be the end of a pay period, but you won't get paid until the following Wednesday.
Friday.
Sorry.
Friday.
Yep.
You get
Yep.
paid on Fridays.
There's a week.
Fridays are paydays, everyone. Fridays are paydays. Fridays are paydays. Fridays are paydays. You've got to move your money out by Thursday so you can get paid on Friday. When do you move your money over? By Thursday. You get paid on Friday. Okay. No, there's no minimum on the lesser leg. Okay. Any other questions on the two team pay? Okay. Okay. Next up, sponsoring matching bonus. This is amazing. So this, I know, Alan is clapping. Okay. Let's say you sponsor these 5 people. They're all direct to you. Jane, Mary, Fred, Maria, Jerry. Good for you. Amazing. Whatever they just made on their two team pay, you're going to get a 20% weekly check match. Very simple, right? I know. So, Michelle, I've enrolled 51 people. I think I might be a millionaire. You could too. I mean, I can't even compute, right? But like, okay, so let's just do some fun math. Let's just imagine that these were everyone's weekly two team pay. We're just doing 20% check match. So when you're when you're telling people about this comp plan, you need to say 50% commissions and 20% check match. Like, I know. Questions on this section? That's so simple to understand,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So how wide do you want to go? Everyone, put that in the, how wide should we go here?
There's no limit.
You want to go as wide as you humanly can.
Yeah. You want to get your first two.
You go wide as you want.
Yep.
You go as wide as you want.
So here's an interesting aspect of that. So we've been talking about this two team and legs, going down, which visually is just two, you're going down. This is where it gets a little more complicated because this now goes into everyone that's direct to you.
It's just, they're all
So,
this
Yep.
wide and wider.
Yep.
Demetrius, I think if you're still on, I think there's a limit of 20,000 a week, but I
Yes.
could be wrong.
There is.
I think it's 20 grand a week is your maximum that you can make on that part of the comp plan.
The two team pay max is at 20,000.
Michelle, okay, so 80,000 a month. Would that be okay for everyone on that part of the comp plan? Okay, that would be okay. We wouldn't be mad. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we have one more section. Okay, so we any other questions on the sponsoring matching bonus? What's the percent? 20.
Yes.
20%.
Yep.
I know. I love check matches. Everyone post that. I love check matches. So of course, this really helps you make other people be successful. The more successful they are, the more successful you are. That's wonderful. And because we're building in a binary, we're all helping each other. That's also wonderful. It's just so wonderful.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, this is really wonderful. The lifestyle bonus. You're going to pick up what I'm putting down here. Okay, this one is amazing. Okay, this is a monthly bonus. Everything else was weekly pay. This is your monthly bonus, a lifestyle bonus, it's called. I pulled up a little part of it from the comp plan. When we're talking about this bonus, we all have to have at least 70 PV to play. That's how many bottles is 70 CV, everyone? What's our minimum to play in the comp plan every month? We need to buy 2 bottles. Yep, because each bottle is 40. So that gets us to 80, but 70 is requirement. So 1 bottle doesn't get us there. So 2 bottles, I know. 2 bottles a month if we're just buying ORYGN.
Well, I was going to say something different than what
If you want to go over and Be Epic and shop over there, that qualifies for you also. So Be Epic is our partner company that financially backed us. They have all these sorts of things, shakes and coffees and blah, blah, blah. You can buy those too to qualify for your 70. So if you just want a bottle every month, you can go, yeah, cool, huh? And go get a protein shake.
Yep. So what I was going to say was the 2 bottles. So obviously if you are personally in a weight loss phase, the 3 bottles, what you're going to be looking for. But once you get to maintenance and you drop down to 1 bottle, don't panic about, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get my 70. Because as Erin mentioned, you can go shop and Be Epic. Or you get your 2 bottles, one's for you, one's for sampling.
Yeah.
So that's when you're starting to really grow your customer base. So you can post and stuff. Hey, I've got 1 free bottle this month to give away. Send me your name. I'll put you in a raffle. Give away a free bottle every month. You're staying qualified for the maximum compensation plan. You're also doing a tremendous effort in growing your customer base and everything because you're giving out a free sample every month. So,
okay, so how often is the lifestyle bonus paid and what is the time frame here? We're talking a month. Okay? So, for this bonus, everyone has their 70 CV. If you each month, each brand new month, if you enroll 2 people who then enroll 2 people, so those 2 people also enroll 2 people. So you enroll 2 and they each enroll 2. You get $100. That's the bonus. So 2 by 2. Do you see? 2 by 2. So you enroll 2 and those 2 each enroll 2. Every month you do that, you get $100 bonus. So do you see now how you can maximize getting the qualify for your bonus pool and then teach everyone else to do that? You're going to get these bonuses every month. 2 by 2. can you pull up, is that the number? I need to know the number. How
For,
many? I think it's 3.
oh yeah.
3, 4, 5. There it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
3 by 3. Do you see? You enroll 3, then each get 3.
Right,
That's $300.
right here, number 2.
This one, you enroll 4, and all 4 of those get 4. You're going to get $500 bonus. This is every month, you guys. You could do this every month. You think about the runs you could run on with your teams. Like who's in the 4x4? Who's in the 5x5? 5x5 every month you can earn $700 bonus. 5x5, let's call it 5 to thrive. Let's all just build 5. Let's go get our 5 people the first week of every month, and then they can go get their 5, like 5x5. So again, what I love about this is it starts over every month. None of us are behind. None of us have missed out. None of us, every month we can be like, I would like a $700 bonus. I'm going to go find 5 people and see if they find 5,
This just dawned on me.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that 1% global pool match, if you're
Yes.
signing for that every week, getting 2 people,
Oh,
if you've done those 2 people every week, you've got the 1% match.
yeah.
You've got what was the other one that we talked about? The 1% match. I gotta
Fast
scroll
start.
over. Oh, the 1% match, the fast start, and now the lifestyle bonus. So if you're paying attention to your business, putting some effort into your business, just like you would a normal job,
2 a week.
and you're doing that 2, 2, 2, you've triple dipped on doing those 2 people every week. The
So
global
good.
pool, the fast start, and now this lifestyle bonus. Because 2 a week, that's 8 people.
Okay, so how many for this one, you guys? 2. 2 by 2 by 2. Okay, 2 by 2. 3 by 3, $300. 4 by 4, $500. Yep, 5 by 5. We are wrapping up. Is everyone's head about to explode, or no? Do we love numbers and numbers love us? We did it, you guys. We did it. Okay, I want to add 2 things. One of the things that I'm selling just as much as the drops is the fact that we have a binary comp plan. And the fact that we have a binary comp plan and a team in massive momentum is gold. Not everyone who enrolls with people are in massive momentum. So they don't get love from above in the binary. I'm pretty sure we're probably one of the fastest teams growing in the company. You want to say that. Say I'm saying this not to impress you, but to impress upon you. Use me and say, we are enrolled under the top enroller worldwide last month. This team is in massive momentum, and the people who partner with me at the beginning are going to benefit the most from what I do here. So I am constantly selling this. I am saying, you want to grab your spot. I'm going to send this in the chat, but take a screenshot of this. This is what I say. This is the script that I say, and I'll just read it. And you're going to cast vision with joy. Okay, you're going to say, this is what I say. I say, if you think there's any chance you may ever want to share these drops in the future and make money here, I will tell you that this compensation plan is a binary, which means there are 2 teams. From here on out, everyone I add is placed under one of 2 people. So 50% of who I add from here on out would go under you. I always want to tell people that because timing in a comp plan like this really matters. Getting your spot secured here at the beginning is like grabbing beachfront property, because the people who join me now will benefit the most from what I build here. You've got to have that vision for yourself. You've got to say, I'm going to build here. I'm going to do this. And so the people who get in with me at the beginning are going to benefit the most. Can you say this? You are all excited to be here. You can say that. How does this feel? How does this feel if someone said that to you? And I just want to share something with you so that you understand what you're kind of saying no to or yes to. So I just want you to understand the power that we have right now. Okay. Now, many people aren't going to know what you're talking about. They're going to be like, what? A binary? What? 50% of people will go under you. Hello? People understand that? 50% of people have to go under you or someone else. Let it be you. Get in now, because I've even said I'm putting 7 people in this afternoon because I knew I was. Get in. I said, get in, they're coming. Like, and these are big fish coming. Get in right now. Not to pressure people, to bless them. And that's not a play on words. Susie, she got in right at the beginning, and all these rock stars joined. And she said, thank you so much, Erin, today. And I said, no, thank yourself. You were smart enough to get in. She was the one that was smart to lock in her spot. It's beachfront property. Timing in network marketing is what location is in real estate. Timing. And timing in a binary, you want to leverage the binary like as much as you're selling the drops if you're an enroller, okay? So we're going to end here and then we're going to open up for questions if anyone has any extras. The opportunity of a lifetime needs to be seized during the lifetime of the opportunity. We know it's special here. We're 90 days into pre-launch.
Mhm.
We're some of the first to be here. Okay. And last, success loves speed and speed loves simplicity. You now know way more than you need to know about the comp plan, but like, you know it now. And keep it simple. I've got drops that basically do what the shots do, but no shots, no negative side effects. No one's asked me about the comp plan before they join. But now you know it. I know. I'm so excited too, Shannon. So I'm going to stop this and I'm going to stop record and then we'll open up for questions. Where is it, babe?
Up the top right there. Right there.